Well, we're going to test out our pickup spray rig. Here, got him all wired up, plumbed up, and there's a control panel. That's for your spray booms to left and right boom if you want to kill and then you got your center section in the middle of the truck if you want to kill the chemical to whichever boom, you know, if you're running into point rows and such. Got a pressure gauge in the cab, and here's our that's your hydraulic circuit for my booms to fold out and in, and here's our electric winch circuit to raise the whole boom works up and down. That's how we uncradle it. And then they also use that, like on a windy day, he'll put those nozzles like 20 inches off the ground, you know, if there's a little bit of wind to help keep it from drifting. Coming up out of the cradle. Yeah, we got it almost all the way up now. Heck, it's probably 5 foot off the ground. But that boom will go, well, it'll go all the way down to here, about 20 inches off the ground for your nozzles if they want to. And everything worked out pretty good. Here's our pump. And we got a dedicated battery here. It's going to stay with it. They've got controls running from the cab of the truck, running 12 volts back, that originally went to their winch, and we're leaving those, and that's tied in to here too, so this battery will charge when they're running this thing. But this keeps it from these pumps, seems like they're finicky about voltage drop. If you have any voltage drop, the valve don't work right. So we just went ahead and added that battery. It was just enough room in there to get it. I did have to add a lock valve for one reason or another. On one side of that pump, it would not, you would let off of it, of your electric switch, and it's like the hose would kind of go limp, and then the cylinder would come back in like an inch. I have no idea. It just is what it is. We put the lock valve on that fixed it. And then over on this side, they wanted the option, we got a shut-off valve here, because they'll run into, this unit is kind of for small areas, narrow areas, trees and fence rows. But what we can do, you just fold your right hand boom in, and then you just spray with your left hand boom. There's a lot of places, some of this ridge ground and smaller areas that could be a fence row, who knows, some obstacle in the way. I'm pretty happy with it so far. I mean, it was a pain with these, because it was all manual before. You had to manually, there's your manual struts or inserts, whatever you want to call them. That's what held the boom in, and it was a hassle after you do it 3 or 4 times, and a lot better with the cylinders. Hydraulics, it's the wave of the future. Fold him in. And one other thing I did, this poly liner in this tank, this thing was kind of slick and sliding around. I don't know if you can see, I put some, it's got an angle iron up behind the cab to keep it from sliding forward. I put those little side angle irons on to keep it from going sideways, and that made a big difference. And it's got a tie down here where it goes into a Reese hitch. And you know, that's okay. I thought it was a little cheesy, but I just want a little bit more. And bolts down here. I think they're going to be pretty happy with it. Well, we'll see you folks.